This is your intro to the unit circle. Now there's two directions that it gave you. The first one was write the coordinates at the 4 points that lie on the x-axis. The second direction say label all the angles. Okay, so this is what we got. All right. Now you see right here we have 1 point, one coordinate. Now, what do you guys know about radiuses, or radii, in circles? What do you guys know about? Yeah, it's half diameter, and like, is this line right here a radius? Is this line right here a radius? Okay, so all these lines inside this circle are radiuses. And what is the measure of this radius? 1 unit. So what would the coordinates be right there?
0, 1.
Yeah. So let's see, we got 1, 0 right there. This would be 0, 1 right there. And then we're going to go out right here to the left. Then you would have a -1 for the x value, a 0 for the y value. And then what about down here at this one? You would have a 0 for the x value and then a -1 for the y value. Okay, now let's talk degrees right now. Let's talk about these angles. Now, one way to do this, because there's many different ways, one way to do this is just to count all the way around the circle with 15 degrees. Right now, the 15-degree points are not up there because 15 degrees is not part of our unit circle. 15 goes right there. It's between the 30 and the 0, right? That makes sense. But if we continue on and we count by 15 every single time, we'll get all of the angles that we do need. So we have 15 right here, then we have 30. The next one would be 45, and the next one 60. The next one 75, and then we have 90. All right, is everybody cool so far? All right, we're going to start going now. We add 15, we get 105, we add 15, we get 120, we add 15, we get 135, we add 15, we get 150, we add 15, we get 165, we add 15, we get 180. You guys all good still? Keep adding. That's a 0, sorry, it's bad writing. Keep adding 15, we get 195, then we get 210, then we get 225, then we get 240, and then we get 255, and then finally 270. Okay, I stop at these angles because they're called quadrantal angles and they're very important. 0 is a quadrantal angle, 90 is a quadrantal angle, 180 is a quadrantal angle, 270 is a quadrantal angle, and what's the other angle that goes right here? 360, which is the same quadrantal angle as 0. All right, let's add 15 and keep going. Add 15, we get 285. Add 15, we get 300. Add 15, we get 315. Add 15, we get 330. Add 15, we get 345. And then finally, add 15 and get 360. We have all our angles. Now, we don't need these angles. They're not part of the unit circle. So, if you ever have to draw a unit circle that's not drawn for you, draw the axes, get your circle on there, put your 0 and your 90 degrees, and then your other quadrantal angles. Those are easy to remember, I think. Or maybe it's just me. And then the first angle that I like to do is the 90-degree angle. Oh, let's put the 180 on there, and let's put the 270 on there too. Okay, so we got our 90-degree angle. That split in half is 45 degrees. Here we go. There's our 45 degrees. This is why I like to do it this way, because it makes it easy to space it out properly. That's easy to recognize, the halfway points. And then once you hit 45 degrees, subtract 15, and then add 15. What's 45 minus 15? All right, so there's our 30 right there. And what's 45 plus 15? 60. And so there you have the most important angles for the unit circle. And then I just keep doing that all the way around. Right here, I add between 90 and 180, I add 45 to 90, and I get 135, and then I add 15 and subtract 15. So, let's see. Nope, that's it. So add 15. Well, what would 135 subtract 15 be? 120. And then if I add 15, I get 150. So I get those two angles right there. There you have it. There's your intro to the unit circle.